What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from The Quartering. Hope you're having an absolutely wonderful day. If you are, make sure you smash that like button down below. And if you haven't yet, click that red subscribe button. I'll greatly, greatly appreciate it. Now, I always love when leftists kind of get dunked on. And in this particular case, it is just a particularly satisfying, getting destroyed with facts and logic situation where leftists were essentially using somebody's horrible, like the worst thing that, one of the worst things that a mother can experience. They were using that to push like pro-choice propaganda. Now, I've been on the record that I don't have a strong opinion one way or the other here. I understand what both sides feel like, but this is via Louder with Crowder. Leftists use Jessa Duggar. I don't know if she's in that family with all the kids, and then the one, one family member. I don't know if that's her, or I assume. So she lost her child. And then they're using it to push pro-choice propaganda until she drops them with the facts. Since, of course, Roe v. Wade is overturned, there's been, unsurprisingly, a lot of fear-mongering and misinformation from the left. One of the most common propaganda claims is that, when a woman has a miscarriage, this is actually an abortion, even though it, of course, is not. Of course, it's not true at all, and it's downright insulting to women who have tragically suffered this. I know what it's like. I know, it had it happen with my sister, and it's absolutely brutal. It's no laughing matter. It's not the time to push your agenda. It's certainly not, up to you to call it something completely different. One such woman is former reality TV star Jessa Duggar. Okay, well, now we know that answer. Duggar told the story of losing her child on her YouTube channel last week. Leftist media quickly picked up the story and claimed that she had an abortion, trying to twist the story into an ad for those rights. Writer and activist Josie Duffy Rice tweeted, quote, "To be clear, this is a member of one of the most famous vocally pro-life families admitting that she got what? Literally what?" Whoops, tweet's been deleted. Jezebel's headline read, Jessa Duggar Seawald had the procedure even if she won't say the words. Let's see how that's going for her. Let's see how that, all these outlets, by the way, using this woman's tragedy, and you see here are the, you see apologize and retract, saying that it's that, but they claimed it's a miscarriage is still liable. I hope she sues you into oblivion. Jezebel pushes propaganda. They won't even say even if they won't say the word. This reporting, y'all despicable. This is why journalists aren't taking seriously. I mean, everybody, just completely, why would you even write this filth? It's like, they're like, ha, 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 ha. Baby's dead. Ha, 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 ha. Vote for our guy. Ha, 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 ha. A mother and father suffered, probably the worst pain they're ever going to feel in life. Ha, 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 ha. Vote Biden. Ha, 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 ha. And the way it's written is just dripping with just disgusting celebration almost. Over the weekend, the evangelical Christian disclosed that her latest pregnancy ended in a D&C, which she and several media outlets framed as a miscarriage. Well, yeah. I mean, why? Why would you write this article? How rotten do you have to be? Of course, you see this. Women have D&Cs for many reasons, not all of which involve losing a living human being. The ultrasound revealed that I had a missed miscarriage, so the baby had already passed away. My baby's heart had stopped beating 3 weeks before I had a D&C. By the way, this wasn't my first D&C. It was my second. My first was two weeks postpartum. Ivy's birth for a retained placenta. Oh, fun fact. Each person is created in the image of God, and to purposely destroy a baby in the womb is an affront to the God who created that life. There's a world of difference between someone passing away and somebody killing them. To equate one to the other, and to a mother grieving the loss of her baby, no less, is severely distasteful. This is a world of difference between, there's a world of difference between a mortician and a murderer. Even a child understands the difference between the two. Just absolutely destroyed. These attacks against a mourning mother are unbelievably disgusting. Luckily, Jessa didn't shy away from the fight. She hit back on Instagram. On an Instagram story, writing what I just read. It is shocking how many leftists equate these two things simply because the name of the procedure used to remove the child is the same. The narrative of completely divorces the intent of the procedure from the outcome. You know, obviously, in one of the cases, the child is still alive, right? In the other case, obviously, in Jessa Duggar's case, it had passed away 3 weeks before that. That's got to be a whole nother level of kind of mind F, you know? And like this woman really wrote all these articles. And then if you look at these replies, like, except the Duggars will never admit that she had this procedure. So to do so would be admitting that it's needed for legitimate healthcare reasons. Except the baby was already passed away. It's like, I don't even understand. By the way, the issue here is the media going with the cult framing. I mean, all these people in here just immediately believe it, like and retweet it. And it's just so sad. Obviously, this is like one of the worst, you know, I mean, I wouldn't know. I just look pregnant. I'm not actually pregnant. But like, man, I just feel, imagine reading that article too, where the media's dunking on you losing your baby. Like, imagine that. Like, they're dunking on her losing her baby and then using it to push their agenda. Is there anything worse? I suppose there's the whole, you know, people that, you know, while the bodies are still warm in these terrible events that happen in the United States in the schools, that run out and do the same talking points, T's and P's from one side, and the other side's like, no, we can't change a single thing, and then it just happens. And you see Life News, false, she did not. She had a tragic I mean, like, this is one of the absolute, I mean, this is an unspeakably shameful take. Really wild how people are arguing that it's, you know, that these two things are the same. It's like, I feel like we just got to take a look at the quote tweets. What purpose does pretending that having a medical procedure following miscarriage is the same as choosing to do that type of thing? No, I don't know. None. You're a liar. People magazine and other outlets accepted Duggar's framing of the experience as a miscarriage, which would be fine, except that the anti-abortion celebrity literally having an abortion is probably something that's worth discussing. But she didn't literally have that. This is willful delusion, a harmful messaging of a DNC being at all different from a surgical. It's sinister. I mean, what is going on? And this is what happens when, you know, she decides to share this type of thing. If you look at Parade magazine too, this one's like she opened up about a life-saving medical procedure, an emotional video. That's also weirdly framed. You know, you see this article is outrageously misleading, disappointing. I hope she sues you for every penny. I hope she sues. Total lies. I mean, maybe you should hire a doctor so you don't tweet lies like this. All these people, like, oh, it's so gross. This is why I hate journalists so much. It's like, is there no more vile human on the planet than the modern day journalist? The fact that Parade magazine, that Jezebel, which is a feminist website, all these people decided that they would just willfully reframe what happened to this woman, a terrible thing, to try and dunk on her is sick. Back in November. Like, I don't really know who this person is. I didn't watch that TV show. They clearly pretty popular on YouTube, so good for them. But again, like, this is whole, like, I thought we're supposed to live and let live, and maybe not like, you know, use this terrible moment in this woman's life to dunk on her. I absolutely hope she sues them into oblivion. I would happily contribute to any kind of GoFundMe to go after Jezebel Magazine, which is owned by GNO Media, which is owned by another company now that's run by Kotaku. I would happily promote that. So, these lies have to stop. And it's just so sad that you would use this woman losing her baby so that you could push. I mean, there's so many other opportunities. You just said, oh, she's a Christian, so we're gonna use this to push our propaganda. Absolutely disgusting. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please do click that like button and subscribe down below, and we'll talk to you again real soon.